It's Thursday, April 1st.
I'm Nazeef.
And I'm Samia.
And here are your morning
announcements.
Kiva Club is currently creating a digital scrapbook filled with activities that students can do during the April break. If you're interested, head over to the Cool Opportunities link on the CB Guides webpage for more info and to check it out by April 5th.
Remember how important it is to social distance, Cougars, as we are seeing more people gathering in small groups before and after school. Remember to social distance before and after school to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Speaking of which, let's go check out a PSA on that. Hey CB, as the weather starts to get warm again and the snow is almost gone, we must remind ourselves to continue to follow the public health guidelines. We may not see our classmates as much, but when we do, it is vital for us to stay at least 2 meters apart and wear a mask, especially on school grounds. Since COVID-19 can spread before any visible symptoms, it is important to maintain social distancing when possible, such as staying 6 feet apart from others when lining up outside and in the hallways. We should also remind ourselves to use the designated grade doors while entering and exiting the school building. Do your part and protect yourself and others to limit and stop the spread of COVID-19. Make sure to practice social distancing, Cougars.
Grade 12s, continue to check out the scholarship page on the CB Guidance webpage. Scholarships are still being posted.
CB is looking to hear from the grade 12s about this year's graduation ceremony. Please go fill out the form under news on our CB website.
Congratulations to Joy Sawyer, who has been chosen to be selected for next year's CB Student Senator.
Have you guys heard that the Wolfie Film Festival is happening this year? Let's go check out what it's all about.
Hey John, what's up?
Nothing much. How about you?
Nothing much.
It's actually nice. Get to talk about him before I go.
Bro, we could have won.
We're gonna run a final psych test on them to see how they react to the intense stress while using the system.
You said you were headed somewhere. Mind if I join you?
Why are you alone? What? Why can you see me? Can't everyone? No.
Why? What's wrong? What's the matter?
I don't know, man. Just not feeling good.
Make sure to keep a lookout, Cougars.
Are you interested in participating in an online science scholarship competition that could potentially get you a scholarship with the University of Ottawa? This competition involves all 3 sciences and is open to all high school students, but is generally preferred with grade 11 and 12 students. Applications are due April 16th and participation is free. For more info, please email Ms. Badgery.
The OFSA Alumni Scholarship Fund is awarding $500 scholarships for promising student athletes in membering schools. The applications can be found on the OFSA website and are due April 15th.
Now, I know most of you have heard about the big announcement about the big changes happening with the school system next year. So, we created another edition of CB21 Global Archives to see what this big announcement is all about. Let's go check it out.
There is a big push here from a lot of different areas to get kids back into the classroom. Doug Ford also said that he had had a good conversation with Minister Lecce and with Dr. David Williams, the medical officer of health in Ontario, and he expected that an announcement would be coming from the minister in a day or two.
A source close to the Ontario government reported that the Ford administration is preparing to announce that high schoolers will need to complete an extra year to graduate. This comes after a year and a half of less than optimal learning and calls for change from school districts and university officials. So the question is, what does the return of grade 13 mean for students? The MSF, also known as the Missed School Framework, outlines all the changes that will be put into place. Grade 9s, 10s, and 11s will progress into their next year as they would have normally. The literacy test will be pushed back to grade 12. Current grade 12s will be moved into a phase called Conditional Catch-up Period, or CCP. The grade 13 will focus on university preparation. Students will have to prove that they understand the prerequisites for post-secondary education. This will include repeating much of the same classes with the addition of exams. According to multiple sources such as Real Toronto News, universities have chosen to put acceptances on hold and will allow for students to be admitted in the following year.
And despite these challenging times, we look forward to this opportunity to celebrate your remarkable achievements and this major milestone in your lives.
Students who have already been admitted will be forced to defer their admission until the next year. Furthermore, universities are happy with this decision, stating it will relieve stress on campuses and allow students for more access to learning resources. The framework states that it will last until the fall of 2025. However, there is a sense of worry that this change will be permanent. This decision has been faced with extreme pushback, to say the least. Students feel that they are paying the price for something that was never their fault. In the Greater Toronto Area, there's already been reports of student-led protests after documents were leaked of this new framework. This is just another example of the Ford government's failure to be transparent with the public. Who knows what will happen next?
Well, that's all from us today, CB.
To go her day at school,
To go or be at home, have a Tokyo Drift Thursday.